Welcome to this episode of our program Daily Debate. As usual, we will be discussing a contentious debate. Today we'll be speaking about the tourism sector and the tourism sector in light of the President's several visits and meeting, especially the meeting of today and his visits to part of the ancient Egypt, in which he gave instructions to reconstruct the area in order to be an image for the civil Egyptian or the modern Egyptian era at the time of the ancient or of this ancient era, or rather put it in the beautiful way to be an image of Egypt. Today the President has directed pursuing touristic and archaeological projects across the nation in coordination with all the ministries concerned as part of the state's plan to upgrade Egyptian archaeological sites. The President's directives came during his meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli and Tourism Minister Khalid Al-Anani in the same context to boost Egypt's tourism industry and to challenge the repercussions of the coronavirus pandemic. The aviation and tourism ministers have launched the Enjoy Your Winter in Egypt initiative, which includes flight and hotels discounts for local and foreign travelers. The initiative came in accordance with the recommendations of the Ministerial Committee for Tourism and Antiquities during a number of meetings in December 2020. We'll be speaking about the tourism sector. We'll be speaking about the tourism suffering as a sector, a global sector that has mostly suffered during the 2020, and still the repercussions are not so much welcomed, particularly worldwide. Before we delve into our discussion, let's first have a quick look on the top story of the day. And President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi took part in the opening session of the Arab Intelligence Forum, which convened via video conference. The opening ceremony marked the inauguration of the forum's headquarters in Cairo. Addressing the forum, President al-Sisi welcomed the participating delegations and stressed on the importance of activating the forum's role as a mechanism to boost cooperation in the field of intelligence among Arab countries. The President called for creating a comprehensive mechanism to fight terrorism, which is based on sharing roles and expertise and the modernization of tools. The President also stressed on the importance of united Arab action to restore stability in the Arab countries, especially those suffering crises and in which terrorist organizations supported by foreign forces try to create chaos as a means to control the country's futures. For the part, the Arab intelligence agencies headed by head of the Egyptian General Intelligence, General Abbas Kamel, congratulated President Sisi and Egypt on the inauguration of the forum's headquarters and confirmed that the forum has an important role to play in preserving the Arab national security. Right, moving on to our story of the day, or the debate of today, and President Sisi reviews Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities projects during a meeting with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli. We'll see this report and we'll come back for more discussion.
International Airport.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi reviewed on Monday with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Tourism and Antiquities Khaled Anani the latest developments concerning the activities and national projects of the ministry. The presidency spokesman said that President al-Sisi gave his directives to continue working on the projects related to tourism and antiquities nationwide in coordination with the different concerned institutions as part of the state strategy to restore the historic splendor of Egyptian archaeological sites and to highlight the cultural and civilization heritage in Egypt throughout the different ages. During the meeting, Anani reviewed the efforts exerted by the state to support the tourism sector in 2020 on the structural and institutional levels by merging the tourism and antiquities sectors, as well as the steps taken by the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities towards digital transformation, including establishing a centralized database to document Egyptian antiquities. Anani also discussed the numbers and indicators of tourism in Egypt in 2020, taking into consideration the impact of the coronavirus on tourism, in addition to the initiatives launched inside and outside the country by the ministry to support tourism. He also discussed the activities of the ministry in 2020, including the inauguration of a number of museums, such as the Royal Carriages Museum and the Kafr al-Sheikh Museum, as well as projects that will be inaugurated in the future like the Egypt's Capital Museum, in addition to the Grand Egyptian Museum. In the same context and in an effort to boost Egypt's tourism business, the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities and the Ministry of Civil Aviation, in collaboration with the Egyptian Hotels Association, have earlier launched Enjoy Winter in Egypt, an initiative which combines flight and resort price reductions in touristic sites. From January 15th to February 28th, according to the plan, the cost of domestic flights will be cut almost in half in touristic cities in Egypt by organizing trips from Cairo to Luxor, Aswan, Sharm el-Sheikh, Taba, Hurghada, and Marsa Alam, and from Alexandria to Luxor and Aswan. A total of 114 hotels, 3, 4, and 5 stars in the 6 cities are providing special accommodations. The names of the hotels are published on the website of the Egyptian Hotels Association. All COVID-19 precautionary measures and hygiene safety guidelines in airports, museum, and archaeological sites and hotels, cafeterias, and tourist buses are implemented.